Well, here we go. We just need 2 wins and then we are in the Champions League final. Hello, welcome to part 73 of the Hollywood Dream. And coming up in today's episode, we do have our Champions League semi-final against Real Madrid. Obviously, I'm showing you both legs. I'm not a dumb person. I may look it, but I'm certainly not that dumb. But since the last episode, we've only played a couple of games and they were a 2-0 victory over Leeds and a 5-1 smashing against Sheffield United. So those 2 results do leave us 4th in the table with 4 games left to go. 3 points behind Chelsea, who do sit top of the league. There is a chance. It's a very small chance, but we could still win the Premier League. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. You never know what can happen on this game. I don't know who Chelsea have got left of the season. Okay, they've got Arsenal. A lot is relying on the 3 teams above us to lose at least 2 games, and we have to win them. I don't think that's going to happen, but that's not today's focus. Today's focus is on the Champions League and just the Champions League, because obviously 2 wins, or win and a decent result in this leg, preferably a win in this home leg, will see us go through to the Champions League final. Whether or not we win the Champions League, I don't know. That remains to be seen if we get there or not. So the lineup will be Rivera in goal, a back 4, Mollard, Borrell, Kushnerov and McNeil, Hunter and Taylor in the midfield. Then we've got Muller on the right, Milo Talby on the left. The Citre obviously picked up at that injury in the last episode, so he'll be definitely missing this semi-final. Hopefully back for the final should we get there. Then we've got a strike force of Morris and Bishop. Come on, lads. I mean, with a strike force of that, I mean, the whole front 6, and including the midfielders in that, are just absolutely unstoppable. I reckon a couple more additions here and there, we've got a world-class team, I reckon. I mean, it's probably already world-class at this point, but they've been pretty close to it. If we don't win the Champions League this year, or don't get to the final this year, we're almost certainly going to be getting to the final within the next couple of years, hopefully, and certainly maybe trying to win the Champions League within the next couple of years. If that could happen, absolutely beautiful. McNeil plays in the cross, and Bishop is there to put us 1-0 up against Real Madrid in the 5th minute of the first leg. Absolutely. What a start. I'd take it for the home leg. This is the sort of football I expect. Like a really big scoreline, like 3-4-0. That would be absolutely lovely. Then we could go to Santiago Bernabeu with a 4-goal lead. I don't think that's going to happen, but if we could just get a win this first leg or a draw, that'd be absolutely absurd. Oh my god, Milo Talby has put us 2-0 up. We're not even 10 minutes into the game. We're 2-0 up against Real Madrid. I'm not going to get overexcited because we've still got the rest of this game and a whole nother leg. So it could go horribly wrong, but touch wood. Hopefully not, because this has been one of the best starts we had. The last time we did play Real Madrid, we did draw 2-2 against them. We've already scored 2 goals past them this game. We could potentially get another 2 or 3 this first half, and Morrell with a beautiful piece of defending. McNeil has got the ball. He dribbles through at least 2 or 3 players and went at least 30 yards of the ball. Absolutely superb. Muller, Morris. Oh my god, he hits the post. I could be dreaming this, but we could potentially be 3-0 up at half time. It's very much looking that way. Bellingham has got the ball. That's a good, decent. It was an alright cross. It was headed towards the back post, but nobody was really gambling for the ball. Mbappe has got the ball. Now plays the ball to Shawiga. Now Bellingham again. Mbappe must be offside there. He was. So if that got in, definitely would not have counted. It's like a way offside by a country mile. Chouameni now to Bing. Boyce, whatever his name is. I don't know who any of these Real Madrid players are. I've never even heard of him. Especially that Bellingham man. I've never heard of him. Well, I don't know whether he's any good. I do not know. I don't know where he's come from. I'm assuming he's English, right? I presume he is. Come on, let's get an attack and hopefully try and go on a counter attack. That would have been a lovely idea, but we didn't really get the ball in time. But well done, Moonlight. That's a brilliant block, and the shot poorly executed, but we're 2-0 up. We're 2-0 up. I don't mind him having couple shots here and there, but we should be doing a lot better from those sort of chances, especially when they just gift us the ball so easy. Shaorego whips in the corner. Whoa, headers clear. I thought Moonlight was going to turn his man and run up the other end, but Bishop whips in the corner. Oh my gosh, it could have been 3-0. We've still got 20 minutes left to play of the first half. We're looking very good. We are definitely looking like we will definitely grab a couple more goals. Whether they'll happen in this first half, I don't know, but we'll certainly get at least 2-3 goals in the second half. Hopefully none of them for Real Madrid. And Shaorego with the striker Rivera does just about tip it just past the post. Whether or not that shot was going on target, I really don't know, but it was a good save from Anthony Rivera, who's very good the past couple of games. He's still rated as a 3-star goalkeeper. He will get better eventually, but he's such a great goalkeeper. It's a good decision that putting him in goal for this season, because he's going to be world class by the end of this save. Yeah, but this save might end in 2 episodes' time. I highly doubt. I hope not, because this is a very fun squad we've got here. Very good indeed. Oh boy, a couple minutes left to play of the first half, and we do go into half time with a 2-0 lead. That's right, a 2-0 lead against Real Madrid, where on the stats we are absolutely dominating them. We've had 13 shots, 7 on target. They've had 7 shots, 4 on target. And actually, we're far superior. We've got 2.08, whereas they've got 0.57. We're definitely going to win this game. Real Madrid don't let that score win. They haven't had many chances. We are going to make a couple of changes. Milo Talbi is going to make way for Sherman. Hunter is going to make way for Rodrigo, who has... we have offered him a new contract. He hasn't signed it yet, but he will definitely get one. And I think Mollard will also come off for Sanel, who I think Sanel, as much as I like him as a backup, he doesn't really have much potential. So he doesn't even have any potential. So I think he's definitely, should we not win the Champions League this season, I think Sanel definitely goes, because I'm not sure if he's good enough. I wouldn't mind perhaps another English right back, because we don't have many English players, or another experienced lad. Last couple of changes. Morris is going to make way for Lino, and I think for the final change will be Kushinov off for Jared Brandthwaite. Come on, lads. We've got 5 minutes left to play. Just hold on to the 2-goal lead. That's a nice, healthy advantage heading into the second leg. And, I mean, we just kept a clean sheet against Real Madrid. I refuse to believe we're going to let it slip in the second leg. I think we're going through to the Champions League final. I think we are. We can't win the Champions League this season. I had no idea what I'm doing for the next save. No idea at all. I've got an idea. It's not confirmed yet, but I do have some sort of idea. But I haven't got a clue yet. But I'm praying we don't win the Champions League this year, because I want to win everything in a single season. When does my contract end? 2037. We're not doing 3 more seasons. Definitely not. Right. Let's beat Leicester City off camera. They're rock bottom of the Premier League, so it should be a nice season. We might do a bit of rotation in that game, but not too much, because we still want to try and win the league. But hopefully, we don't let it slip in our next leg against Real Madrid. That was a very comfortable victory, I must say. A 6-0 win over Leicester City, with the goals coming from Thibaut Pickard, who got 2 goals, Jared Brandthwaite, Rodrigo Hermosillo, and Max Morris got 2 goals from coming off the bench. He came on in like the 75th minute, got 2 goals. Quite simple, and 3 games left to play. The Premier League table was looking quite quite tasty. 3 points behind Arsenal. Arsenal have got to play Chelsea, so if they get a draw and we win, it's all very tight. It's all very, very tight. That's the bottom line. We could, obviously, our goal difference is pretty good, so there is a chance. There is a chance. It's a very tiny chance. I said that about last season and we won the Premier League, so yeah, it's going to get interesting. The final game of the season will be very interesting if it's still a 3-point gap. So this is the lineup for our second leg, Real Madrid. So we just need 2 goals to wrap it up. Probably more than 2 goals because we are at the Santiago Bernabeu. But this is the lineup. It will be Rivera and... Hold the phone. He was 3 stars in the first leg, and now he's shot up to 4 stars. Where the hell has that come from? He's the best goalkeeper. Is he world class? Not yet. He will be. Not yet. But a 4-star Anthony Rivera starts in goal. Then we've got back 4 Mollard, Kushnerov, Branthwaite and McNeil, Hunter and Taylor in the midfield. Then we've got Munar on the right. Now 5 stars. That's quite unbelievable. Talby on the left. Obviously, Sidre is still out injured, but he will be back for the Champions League final, should we get there. Then we've got a strike force of Morris and Bishop. You can't really go wrong with that team. Cannot go wrong with it at all. Maybe, obviously, Sidre plays at left winger and Talby at left back, but apart from that, that is just a ridiculously stupid 11. Real Madrid have got a Sidre as well. That's quite weird. I feel like we've noticed that before. Bishop has stolen the ball from the Real Madrid defender and B puts the ball into the back of the net for his 24th goal of the season. Barely 2 minutes into the game, and we have once again taken a very early lead against Real Madrid. And it's now 3-0 on aggregate. I think we're going through to the Champions League final. I know we've got loads of time left of this second leg, but I really mean it. We, Wrexham FC, the Red Dragons, are going to the Champions League final, and there's nothing we can do about it. If this is a goal here, that's the game done and dusted. Because as far as I'm concerned, I don't care how good Real Madrid are. That could have been the deciding goal. That if that's a goal, that would have made it 4-0 on aggregate. Real Madrid would have then needed 5 goals to win the game, which obviously they still need 4 goals to win the game, 3 goals to send it to extra time. I just don't think that's going to happen. Not when we're closing in on half time, 10 minutes left to play of the first half. I feel like there is definitely another goal for us in this first half. And Talby with a brilliant interception. Munar has got the ball across the sit. Morris, it's there. Bishop puts the ball into the back of the net. There's no way that's offside. There is just physically no way that's going to be disallowed. It has been awarded. We are 2-0 up. 4-0 on aggregate. We're taking a biscuit out of Real Madrid. I mean, I thought they were meant to be good. They're not. They're bang average. They are rubbish. I don't know what they're doing in the league, by the way, because I haven't really checked that. But are they first in the Liga? They're second by a long way. They're not winning the league. We're making a mockery out of them. We really are, because that's how. I mean, we're not first in the Premier League, but we're not doing bad in the Premier League. But I don't think we were going to be beating Real Madrid quite so comfortably. That could have been another goal. That could have been a 3rd or 5th goal. But very unfortunate. Bishop with a free kick. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like there is more goals to come. And Munar will find the back of the net at some point in today's game, because that is another great chance. Bishop whips in the corner. Come on, Munar. Oh, that's a poor. It's unlucky. It's not poor. It's only poor when we're losing. But in today's game, it's very unfortunate, because I think with a bit more time and a bit more care, that would have been in the back of the net. But we are 4-0 up on aggregate with half an hour left to play. Real Madrid are not scoring 4 goals. Mark my words, they are not scoring 4 goals in the last half hour. We are definitely. That's a great save. Great save from Rivera. He is definitely. He's a forever goalkeeper. I didn't think he would be, but he is. Those 3 loan spells he's had prior to being our first choice goalkeeper has helped him out massively. I just wish we did that with Goran Smajic. I wish we had taken a bit more time with him as well, but we can only have one forever goalkeeper. We can't have 2. I mean, Bob Potches was good in his first season, but then Anthony Rivera came along and said, "That's my goalkeeper spot." And he's just been the backup goalkeeper ever since. He's barely played this season, Potches, and rightly so, because he's absolutely awful compared to Rivera. Right, we are going to make a couple of changes. 20 minutes left to play. Josh Taylor is going to make way for Rodrigo. We'll just swap those 2 around. I mean, they can play either position. I think Rodrigo's best role is probably a Masala, but we're using him as a deep line playmaker. Max Morris actually hasn't played well. Yeah. I mean, take that with a pinch of salt. He's played quite well, but we are going to get him off for Lino. He can come on for last 20 minutes against Real Madrid. Why not? And Jason McNeil is also going to make way for Rasmus Snape. Come on, we've got 20 minutes left to play of our Champions League semi-final tie against Real Madrid, where we need them 4-0 on aggregate. Both legs could be ended up 2-0, which I'm absolutely I'm just speechless that we're making this tie really like work. I think obviously if we play like this in the Champions League final, we're definitely gonna win it. That's another great save from Anthony Rivera. If he stays on top form throughout the rest of this season, leading up into the Champions League final, we're gonna win it. We are going to win it by some distance, but we will be facing, I think, Man City in the Champions League final, which will be, I don't like playing Man City because for some reason we never play well when we seem to face them, but hopefully it might be different. I think we will. I say this very lightly. We're going to win the Champions League. If Rivera stays as a 4-star potential current ability goalkeeper, we're definitely going to win the Champions League, and obviously, I just hope we don't get any other injuries between now and the Champions League final, because if that does happen, that could be very problematic. And Bishop is having the game of his life today. That's his hat-trick. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's 3-0, 5-0 on aggregate. Real Madrid haven't looked like scoring at all this game, albeit they have performed a little bit better than they did in the first leg, because they're at home. Why wouldn't they? But you would have thought they'd get at least 1 goal by now. And Branthwaite, that is just beautiful defending. And Mollard as well. Absolutely superb. The whole back four today has been absolute top class. They've barely been tested. I mean, our goalkeeper has had a few shots fired at him, but nothing too concerning. Riego has got the ball, but he does beat Mollard, but that's a great block. Great block from Rasmus Name, I think that was, with a goal line clearance. Muller has got the ball. I think he cleared outfield, but we've got a free kick. Muller whips it in. Come on. Is this going to be a 4th goal? Wow. Just wow. Please allow that, ref, because that is one hell of a volley, that. Goal has been awarded. I want to see that goal again, because that volley, I don't know how to describe that. It's like a Marco van Basten-esque, that. You won't see much better than that. It definitely wasn't offside, nowhere near. But we're 4-0 up at the Santiago Bernabeu. Wow. I mean, I think it's just ridiculous. I don't know why I was so worried going into this semi-final, because I thought Real Madrid were going to absolutely batter us. But no, it's been the opposite way, and we are in the Champions League final. This is the furthest we've been in the Champions League. So that's Champions League campaign. We got knocked out in the playoff round. and now we're in the Champions League final, and I think we have qualified for the Club World Cup, I presume. But I don't think we have. I hope not, because I don't really want to play that stupid competition whenever that is. But I guess, oh my god, I can't believe. Look at this form. Look at this form. Premier League winning form. If only we didn't have this silly form, we would be top of the league. Absurd. Absolutely absurd. We did lose against Man City 4-3, and first game actually 5-2. We might be beating Man City. This might be the end of the same. So I guess I will see you in the next episode where we might be winning the Premier League. We're hopefully with a win against Tottenham. And then it's the main event, the Champions League final against Man City. If you haven't enjoyed today's episode, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.